وَإِذْ قَتَلْتُمْ نَفْسًا فَادَّارَأْتُمْ فِيهَا. And recall the time when you killed a soul and then you started shifting blames on each other. وَاللَّهُ مُخْرِجٌ مَا كُنْتُمْ تَكْتُمُونَ. And Allah was determined to bring out what you were concealing. This is the reason why the cow was slaughtered, whose story has been mentioned in the previous passage. There was a murder that took place, and Allah Almighty had decided that the murderer should be identified. فَقُلْ نَضْرِبُوهُ بِبَعْضِهَا. So we said, you strike against it a part of it. That is, you strike a part of the cow that you have slaughtered against the corpse, against the dead body. And it so happened that the dead person came back to life miraculously. Thereafter the Almighty is commenting, كَذَلِكَ يُحْيِي اللَّهُ الْمَوْتَى. Likewise, Allah is going to raise the dead, وَيُرِيكُمْ آيَاتِهِ, and He shows you His signs, لَعَلَّكُمْ تَعْقِلُونَ, so that you may reflect and ponder. In other words, there was this miraculous incident that took place whereby the dead body of the murdered was struck by a part of the cow that was slaughtered, and the man who died all of a sudden came back to life and identified the killer. And this the Almighty did apart from other reasons to give you a very clear understanding that the life hereafter that you are showing doubts about is very much going to happen, and it is exactly the same way He is going to cause all humans to come back to life. ثُمَّ قَسَتْ قُلُوبُكُم مِّن بَعْدِ ذَلِكَ. Thereafter your hearts got hardened. فَهِيَ كَالْحِجَارَةِ أَوْ أَشَدُّ قَسْوَةً. And they became like stones, like rocks, or even harder than them. وَإِنَّ مِنَ الْحِجَارَةِ لَمَا يَتَفَجَّرُ مِنْهُ الْأَنْهَارُ. For amongst rocks there are those wherefrom water gushes forth. وَإِنَّ مِنْهَا لَمَا يَشَّقَّقُ فَيَخْرُجُ مِنْهُ الْمَاءُ. And there are those that cleave as under, and water emerges from them. وَإِنَّ مِنْهَا لَمَا يَحْبِطُ مِنْ خَشْيَةِ اللَّهِ. And there are still others that drop because of fear of Allah. وَمَا اللَّهُ بِغَافِلٍ عَمَّا تَعْمَلُونَ. And God is not unaware of what you do. In other words, even after you were shown clear signs in the form of a miracle, wherein a person who died right in front of you, and thereafter he came back to life, you did not change your ways. You did not correct yourselves. And because of your attitude of ignoring the Almighty's signs, your hearts got hardened. And there was no limit that they did not cross in getting hard. Rocks are hard, but not quite as hard as your hearts. If human heart gets hardened, then there is no way that it can come back to life and be softened. And this happens when humans, they ignore the signs of the Almighty, like indeed the children of Israel did when they saw miracles happening right before their eyes, but they never took them seriously and never bothered to change and correct themselves in the light of the experiences that they were going through. May the Almighty enable us to understand His message properly and clearly and to follow it.